Oh, it's me again, back to do more stupid things like I do for another season of wonderful stuff. And by wonderful stuff, I mean, of course, it's another year of me streaming video games that I'm going to be playing anyways and doing it for Extra Life. It's Extra Life. It's for the kids. It's a charity for the kids. Donations to it go to Chosen. I'm going to call it Chosen. I mean, in my case, it's local because I think most people go for the local hospital because, you know, it's the local hospital. But you pick a children's hospital. So, like in my case, Upstate Gilsano's Children's Hospital. And that's where all the donations go. So I don't make anything off of your donations. I think a little bit is taken out for charging fees and stuff like that. I don't know off the top of my head how much it is. I only know of that really because at one point I was looking at the different payment plans because they have like a pro model version that the streamers can do, and they get rewarded with shirts and stuff like that if they go absolutely nuts with the donations that they earn. You know, incentives for the streamers outside of just feeling good about yourself, which is kind of why I do it for the most part. But donations go up there, give or take pretty much the full amount as far as I'm aware. So it's a good cause, right? It's a good cause. This year, because I like the theme things, it's something that I've been doing in the recent years. I'm looking over here. Is that actually where the... Okay, yeah, the camera is over here. Hi. I'm in a VR helmet, if you can't tell from the little tiny web camera, so it kind of... if I'm not actually looking at the camera box when I'm talking to you, I apologize, but I've got a lot of stuff that I can see going on here that's not that. Anyways... Themes work great because I like to make little challenge coins, because I like to give incentives to the people that might donate. So, for example, you, the viewers, you might actually donate to the good cause of the Children's Hospital, but some people don't entirely like to do it just from the goodness of their heart, right? I mean, some people do. Some people have the money and they are more than willing to donate. Some people don't really have the money, would like to donate, but they can't really afford it super easily. So I like to incentivize. I like to add incentives. So, you know, for a $5 donation, you get a little coin. It's made out of wood. It's not super crazy fancy. I have some wood. I have a laser. I can take some time and throw my head against the wall until a decent enough design that I'm happy with comes out. And then I make a unique one each year. Last year, it was Horde games, so the coin kind of had a bunch of odders on there, said Season of the Horde, you know, kind of gave the impression, because most Horde games were 4-player games, so it made sense in my noggin. The year before that was racing games. So it was this little otter, he had some checkered flags on there, he had some little racing goggles on. I like otters, you got to deal with it, right? So each year, it changes. The one year, it was Phasmophobia, so it was the Porg, right? I just pretty much just copied the Porg from Disney because, I mean, it works. Paranormal Oriented Research Group, or whatever combinations I do. A lot of things, if you stick with me long enough, you'll find out I love making just words that I can then ship out to everything out. Like my little podcasty thing that I did, the Ticer. Sometimes it's Two Idiots sound recording. Sometimes it's The Idiots stupid rants. You know, it can be whatever I want it to be in those letters. That's why I love doing that kind of stuff. But we're going to do mechs this year. Why are we going to do mechs this year? because I have a lot of mech games. I have a mech-sized array of mech games that I either want to play or have played or just play in general because I love giant robots. Okay? They're giant robots. What's not cool about giant robots? So what I'm going to do is while I'm going through some of this talk and stuff, I'm going to hop into training. This game's called Vox Machinae. Vox Machinae? I don't... Look. I speak languages. I don't speak languages well, alright? But I've had this one in VR for a while. I enjoyed it. It's kind of like a built for VR Mech Warrior Lite, right? So there's a little bit of customizing, not nearly as heavy the customizations as you would get in something like actual Mech Warrior where there's like 7,000 buttons on a keyboard for you to be pushing. But it is built for VR, so all the controls can be done in VR. However, it is one of the wonderful array of games that are cross-compatible, right? So I can play this in my VR headset till I'm breaking my neck or sweating my eyeballs off. Buddies can hop in on their flat screen version, their normal computer PC version, and we can play together. Great, right? More games should be like that. But I do have a box which does not show up on the stream, but if you see me looking at my arm like this, in my vision, I actually have a little box in my second monitor here, so I can see if people are chatting as long as I, pay attention and look at it. Whether I can read it or not is a different story. We'll cross that bridge when I get there. My head's a little off in the camera box, and I apologize a little bit for that. But originally, I was going to try to get a second camera in-game so I could just use it on the model of the pilot, and it really didn't work out for me. I just couldn't figure it out. So you get a really kind of horrible image view of me in the top corner because I'm using the same webcam that I would use for any other game when I was streaming, so that I'm here. We have a new tracker up at the top of the screen. See, the little in-game hand is pointing at it. Isn't that cool? But we have a little tracker up here, and some people might recognize this as a beam saber from Gundam, right? And as we get donations, that beam saber is going to grow. So I thought that was a cool little tidbit. I thought that's going to be entertaining. Not everybody cares about Gundam and giant robots, but deep down, you're here because you either want to support me and the stupid things that me and all my friends get up to, which is quite a bit, honestly. I mean, we have an entire soundboard menagerie of just things that we've clipped from the different videos that we've got on recording. But really, more than anything else, it's for the kids. I'm a low pressure person. I'm going to get into some training here. Refresh myself on how all this stuff goes before we go nuts. So we're going to get into this. That way you have something to watch at while I'm talking. The idea is raising money for kids, but I'm a very low pressure person. The way I see it, if you can donate and you want to donate, by all means donate. It's a good cause. Makes me feel good because it in turn takes, the midlife crisis of look at all the time I waste playing video games, and all of a sudden now it's a good cause, so it's not a waste anymore. If I'm enjoying it, it's never a waste anyways, but having that extra sprinkle on top, so nice. If performance is a little sketchy at some point, I apologize. It's been a while since I've run VR on this rig. Oh, my hand's all the way up there. Oh, best part about this game?
Grab the key and turn it.
Honk. Honk. Look, it's simple things, right? Toggle ignition. Come over here. Vroom, vroom. Ignition on. All these little screens can be moved to get into a spot that you want. That's radar screen. Yep, that's my objective. My objective is behind me.
This is the steering joystick. Grab the joystick and turn it left or right to turn around and face the objective.
Face the objective.
Now we need to get to the objective.
Boop, 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 boop.
This is the throttle.
Throttle.
Grab the throttle and move it forwards or backwards.
Forwards.
Throttle.
Backwards. Forwards. So as you can see.
Now go towards the light.
Oops. The tracking at times might be off of my controllers
Basic movement test is complete.
on account of
Jump jets
where the
let you
lighthouses
get
are, so I
more
apologize for that.
Fuel is limited, but regenerates over time.
Fuel. Over there.
Fuel only
Little computer
regenerates when
voice.
powered up. This is the jump stick.
Jump stick.
Grab the jump stick and pull up and hold it to use jump.
Jump
You can
jets.
also use jump jets to maneuver. Grab the
Maneuver.
jump stick and move it around to use maneuvering jets.
Like forward.
As a final test, jump through the objective marked on your radar. Moving train complete. I am proud of you.
Woo, we did it. Other fun things to note about this game. Walkie-talkie, right? There's a CB in here. And in matches, when you're talking on the CB, where the little computer face is, it puts your character's face. So, you know, fun little tidbits. Immersion. I totally got sidetracked in there somewhere. I apologize. But, yes. Extra Life, good cause. If you want to donate, cool. If you don't want to donate, also cool. If you want to just hang out and chat and you know, have a good time, that's cool. Low pressure all the way around. If you own some of these games, you kind of want to get on them, you know, talk to me. We can see what happens. We got a bunch of giant robot games. There's one that I might have to switch over to Twitch to do, called Super Robot Wars. And it's the first one that was released over here officially. But it also contains a lot of theme music from a lot of shows. And by shows, I mostly mean anime.
Grab the key
And
turn it.
YouTube does not do great with the whole copyright thing. So we might just try to skip that altogether.
Your view. Use your head to aim your weapons.
Okay, actually, you know what?
The
Let's,
laser is now equipped.
there we go. Let's
Press
reset
left
that just a
trigger
little bit.
to
Oh,
fire
nope.
it.
Get in there, hand. What do you want me to do? You want me to shoot?
Firing weapons generates heat.
Heat gauge.
Firing attacks in the heat level can cause an overload. Fire weapons and overload. Heat critical.
Oh, we've overheated. Oh, no.
When overloaded, you must wait until heat returns to safe levels. Heat dissipates more quickly while shut down.
Honk, honk.
Lasers generate
Up here?
a lot of heat, but they are
It's all the different
powerful.
weapon systems. Oh, whoa, hand.
Time for
Whoa,
target
my hand's going
practice.
crazy.
Check your radar
Again,
for
a
a
little bit
target
of
and
weirdness.
destroy it.
I apologize. What am I doing? You want me to kill this guy? Oh, I'm back down just one laser.
Target with the laser. That is some nice shooting.
Off he goes.
Weapon status is shown in the upper right.
Oh, see?
Missiles
I was
are
just
now
talking about that.
Press right trigger to fire them. Missiles fire in sequence and are most effective at medium range. Missiles do not lock on. Aim in front of a moving target to hit. Check your radar for a target and destroy it.
It shoots kind of one at a time. Or you can wait and you can see it taking off of there. Now I got a full
Destroy
rack.
the target with missile.
Shaboom.
Rock it.
Tick, tick, tick. It's refilling.
Is used to
It's
magnify
cool little
and
details, you know.
targets.
Scope. Boop.
That's it. Look at the screen to aim the scope. The railgun is now equipped. The railgun will only fire when fully charged. Press left trigger and hold it to charge up and release to fire.
It's actually the left trigger for me. Boom! I might actually have to rebind my aim controls for this. I might tie my scope up here to be my
This is
thumbstick.
the eject handle.
Eject handle!
It lets you escape the battle and fly back to camp.
Shall we?
Hold on the eject handles to eject and finish this training mission.
Whee!
Anyway, weapons training complete. You are now ready
It's
for
cool
battle.
little stuff. Cool little stuff. I love giant robot stuff. I wish more games would do this kind of stuff. And the fact that you can still play it outside of VR is just wonderful. Communication time. Learn how to communicate. Oh yeah. We're gonna communicate so hard. Woo woo. But yes, this season will be the season of the mechs, the giant robots. Year of the super robots. Even though they're not all super, it's much more real robot. But most people won't care about that distinction. Grab radio and talk.
Nicely done.
Up, 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 up. Up, 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 up.
Sometimes you want to make a little noise.
Up, up, up.
That's where the air horn comes in. Oh, fantastic. You're a natural horn blower.
What are you? Nothing.
The horn is also great when
Nothing.
smashing into an enemy.
Nothing.
Easiest training mission ever. Now get out there and communicate.
Ooh. That was a pretty easy training mission, wasn't it? Okay. We got this. We got Mech Warrior. We got Mass Builder. We got... Oh, what's the one? Oh, what's the one that's like FTL? I can't remember its name. Well, I got that one. I got things like Front Mission, and Super Robot Wars, and Battletech, and Mech Warriors. So many different games. Let's go back to settings. And let's do a controller mapping. Yeah, the aiming is right there. Okay. So then I want to go to controls. Change how aiming works. VR scope mode, manual. There we go. Because then I'll actually use my thumbstick to do that. Alright, so that was basic training. Let's real quick. Let's go to multiplayer. Go to profile. Let's go to pilot. I know they have robots now. What do I gotta do to be a robot? I gotta do grinder training and weapons training. Okay. Okay, so let me go back to training. Weapon training. Oh, we gotta do all these, you think? Maybe we just gotta do one of each, right? So we'll try one. Then we'll go and do one grinder. Then we'll see if I can be a robot. Be a robot. Oh, this year, back to the, extra life topic. Oh, sorry, I've had a day. But this year, I'm going to pull back a little bit on the incentives. We're going to just do the coin and not any, like, super crazy fancy other thing.
Shooting a target at long distance. It appears that this hopper has volunteered for target practice. First aim the scatter shot and then press left trigger to fire. It looks like your scatter shot is ineffective at long ranges. You can always tell if your weapon is out of its effective range if the outer circle of your reticle is dotted. Let's try shooting a closer target.
Closer target.
Here we have the hopper, within your ideal range. Give it a taste of the scatter shot. Just press left trigger. Good work, pilot. Notice how the line around your reticle is solid when you're in an effective range. This is essential to know when
we do still have some community
range
goals
like the scatter shot.
for extra life, right? We got $100.
Now, let's move on to the
We are gonna do
game management.
a tabletop RPG that's mech related called Lancer.
Alright, pilot.
Could be interesting.
Your task is simple. Shoot the grinders until they blow up. If your weapon overheats, you will have to start over again.
Oh, don't overheat. Okay.
Weapons are now enabled.
So at $100 community
Fire
goal,
away, pilot.
I'm gonna end up doing one. To get a seat in it and actually join in,
Your weapons have become
it's going to be...
You can manually shut down your grinder to decrease your weapon's cooling time. Grab the key and turn it to shut off your grinder.
I'm trying to, game.
Now, pilot.
I'm trying to. I did what you wanted me to, and then you didn't do it because I did it too early.
Take note of how quickly your weapons cool during shutdown. You may resume shooting your targets. Remember to not open your weapons, or you will have to start over.
Well, it's a mech-oriented game, Lancer. But I thought it would be nice because it's kind of rules light in a sense. It's not super crazy on heavy rules. But to get a seat at the table, because I'm only going to do 6 people, because otherwise it's just too much, really. Oh, where's this? It wants me to shoot somebody way the heck out here somewhere? Oh no, there he is. It's going to be a $20 seat. So, incentive level, you donate $20. That does include a coin for the donation incentive. So it's effectively like $15 to get the seat, $5 for a coin. So, you know, even after the campaign and everything's over, you'll always have something to remember it by. But, community goal of 100, there's only 6 seats, each one is $20. That means if 5 people donate at that level, then the campaign is going to be guaranteed to happen anyways, and we have people to do it. That's the logic I have for that, at any rate. So, kudos there to anybody that might want to get in on that. If you've been looking, I know there's been a couple of different people who've been like, oh, you know, you should really do this, or you should really do that, and, you know, it would be great if somebody would do one of these things. And I'm like, yeah, it would be great if somebody would do one of those things. I assume everybody expects me to do it, though. So now's the chance for a good cause to actually make me have to do something like DM a D&D of mechs, basically. That's really, at the moment, as far as I've thought through. So that's the only campaign goal I have at the moment. It's the only real extra incentive I have at the moment outside of the coin, the challenge coin donation. And that's essentially really all that's going on this year so far. I'm going to hop in, I'm going to play a bunch of mech games. There's going to be other non-mech game stuff too, because it's not like I'm going to stop playing those games. But it's there. Alright, let's see here. Dude.
Here we have our friend and enemy, the Hopper. Hoppers are fast, but they cannot take much damage, especially if that damage is coming from the hammer.
Coming from a hammer.
Let's try and take it down, shall we?
So, things that you could look forward to.
Press left trigger and hold. To activate Hyper Boost, release the Held Fire button. There will be an initial delay before the hammer goes into Hyper Boost mode. Give it a try.
Whoops. All right between his legs. Honestly, they kind of caught me off guard when they finally let me do it.
Press left trigger to fire at the target.
Just gotta wait for it to re-come up. And so now I got the precise aiming instead of the wonkiness of how I was doing things before.
Well done. You annihilated the Hopper. You may have noticed that the hammer has
There's still gonna be some other games going on. I know me and my cousin really want to eventually finish the Resident Evil 5 playthrough that we were doing. So that'll happen at some point. I did want to get at least one of the seasonal things in before I finish that one off, but any video I post is going to have the extra life link on it. I did take the time to get a shortened link, a little bit.ly link, so now people can click the same link, and regardless of the year, it'll take you to the correct page. It does kind of
when you have controlled the hammer within an effective range, release the Held Fire button to activate the Hyper Boost.
Okay, yes, Hyper Boost. It does kind of cost me a bit of money in order to make it happen, but I feel like it's worth it to just have one link that you would always go to, in this case the bit.ly/oneupken. Capitals do matter from what I have discovered, so that's something to keep in mind.
Success. You have learned to control a weapon of mass destruction. But we're not finished yet, pilot.
But the link is in all my
Next,
YouTube videos.
we'll learn how to use
I
the
have it
hammer to strike.
elsewhere
First, press left
that you
trigger
might find
and
me
hold.
as well. I've updated on Twitch if I
When you
remember
press left
correctly.
trigger and
Although
hold, you can
I don't.
control the hammer's flight
Honestly,
path.
Twitch is much more for me. I don't like streaming to it as much, even though it's way easier and has better integrations and stuff like that. But the video doesn't come out in as high a
I'll show
quality.
you the hammer's point of view as it shoots through the sky. You will be able to steer the direction of the hammer as long as you hold the fire button. This can help you if you're trying to hit a target that's behind cover, or if you're behind cover yourself.
Oh, we gotta hit somebody behind cover here. This is gonna be interesting.
Since the overhaul has big armor, try and aim for its less protected legs. Go for the stability failure. My favorite. Give it a shot, pilot.
Oh, my hand's wandering. Alright, where are we looking? Over here? Going for legs. He does have some tiny little legs, doesn't he?
Good job. Give yourself a moment to feel accomplished.
Feel accomplished.
You feel proud of yourself. You should.
Horn makes me feel accomplished. Yeah!
I hope you had enough time to bask in the glow of accomplishment, because next up is
Itchy.
moving targets.
Oh no, moving targets.
Here, we have a gold rush who appears to be sleepwalking. I normally do not recommend guided missiles to wake up pilots, but this is a demonstration, so anything goes. Try landing a hit on the gold rush with your hammer to wake it up.
Oh. Oh, did I? Okay.
And with
Yeah, with the
that,
blast
we have
radius, I
concluded
guess.
the hammer training. I hope you can put your skills at fighting through the pieces with you.
One last honk. Better turn her off. Now this is technically the only VR game I have mech-wise. That's okay though. All of these videos will go up on YouTube after they're done, which is one of the things I do like about YouTube, and they are all at 1080p. I would do better, but quite frankly, my internet is kind of trash, and I don't have any other options for internet, so it is what it is. Still, you know, I feel I do what I can to make them look nice. I take the time to do stuff like, you know, I got the little box up there with my head into it, and I took the time to make the little graphic that goes in there, so I do what I can. Where's our target? There he is.
Good shooting, pilot. It appears that didn't do much damage to our volunteer over here. The Skyjacker's explosive damage is designed to activate against fast-moving opponents. It's less effective when the target is slow and grounded.
Oh, that's interesting.
The Skyjacker excels at punishing fast-moving and high-flying enemies. Be careful about shooting near your allies, as it will also explode when near them.
Oh no, don't explode near your allies.
Just keep that in mind when you're launching these things all over the place.
Yeah, launching these Skyjackers
Now
all
let's
over the
move on to
place.
our next target.
Where are you, next target? You out in front of me still? Over here.
So here we have a hopper flying
Oh,
around
there you are.
back and forth. Very annoying, isn't it?
Yeah,
If
super
you shoot
annoying.
it with the skyjacker while it's moving at high speeds, you will damage it. Your weapons are now enabled. Fire
Yay.
away, pilot.
The downside is I still have to actually land the hit.
Good job, pilot.
Oof, okay, I gotta admit, Skyjacker's not my strong point.
Decide to zip through the sky. Did you also know that the skyjacker could be used as a defensive weapon?
I like how the
skyjacker
targeting
can be used to
reticle.
protect
Again,
yourself and
the fine
protect
details,
enemy
right?
armor
It's
missiles.
huge there. But the further back you go, the smaller the reticle gets. Like it's tracking on
We have
top of the
some enemy
land.
overhauls who are looking to blow up our gold rush friend. Shoot your
Oh, gold rush friend.
skyjacker at the hammer so the gold rush doesn't get blown up. Keep in mind the skyjacker takes a few seconds to arm itself before exploding. For your health and safety, I recommend keeping your distance from the skyjacker explosions on the battlefield. Looks like your gold rush buddy is a goner. Let's try this again, okay?
Look, I'm trying, lady. I don't quite... I'm horrible with the Skyjacker thing. Don't want my heat levels to go too high. Since it seems to take me multiple shots in order to get those guys down.
Well done, pilot. You use the missile to protect your friend from the other missile. And with that, we have concluded your skyjacker
Okay.
training. I hope
That's
you will
neat, but I'm
continue
probably
to
never
use
gonna do it
skyjackers
because
to
I'm not
defend
good
yourself and your
enough.
friends from
Oh, I
all
kicked
pesky
something.
airborne threats in the future.
Sundown. Classic missile launcher. Everybody knows missile launchers. Everybody knows the missile launchers. Splitting apart the sky with fire. Look, I will never tell you that I'm a good singer, but that doesn't stop me from trying to sing anyways.
Today,
Boop, boop, boop.
learn about the missile's
Missiles capabilities.
through
Oh, my nose itches and I can't
and
reach it because of the headset.
target
Oh, ah.
practice. First, let's try shooting a target with the missile at long range.
Ugh. Okay, where's our target? Off to the right.
It looks
Pew,
like
pew, pew,
we have an
pew.
unsuspecting hopper, conveniently in range to practice on.
Unsuspecting hopper.
First, aim the missile at the target. Then press left trigger to fire.
Ooh. Bit of a spread to him, doesn't it? I'll just shoot a hit.
It appears you may have had some difficulty hitting the target. While missiles are capable of hitting targets at all ranges, they become less accurate as they travel over longer distances.
Ain't that the truth?
You may have the best results when you use missiles at close to medium range.
Close to medium range.
Now, let's try shooting a closer target.
Yeah, drop 'em right on top of me.
Looks like we have a fresh hopper delivery to practice on.
Hopper!
Open fire.
Pew pew!
Close range shooting. Good work.
Oh, okay, it's moving me somewhere else.
Next, we will learn how missiles can track their target.
Missiles can track. Please, tell me about tracking missiles. I could use
Missiles are
those.
among the most flexible projectile weapons that we have at our disposal. Unlike some other weapons, they can adjust their flight path to hit their target, even if they do not have a straight shot at them when launched. This makes it an effective weapon to use while airborne. To demonstrate, try destroying the target below you. When you fire, notice how the missile curves towards the target. Give it a go, pilot.
There, now I don't have to keep craning my head down there.
That overhaul was utterly disintegrated. Let's move along, shall we?
Moving along.
Next, we
Oh.
will look at the difference between the small
There we
and
go.
large missile. The small missile does the same amount of damage as the large missile.
Huh, interesting.
However, the small missile launcher holds less ammunition and reloads at a slower rate.
Interesting.
For your next exercise, you will shoot these targets. I will switch between your small and large missiles for this demonstration. First, we will start off with the large missile.
Large
Fire
missiles.
away. Good job, pilot. I have now equipped you with a small missile so you can see the difference for yourself.
Okay. Right. So a tripod one. See, it's confusing at first because you're like, oh, well, the large missiles do the same damage as the small missiles. You would think the large missiles would be the one that has the less in it. But it's actually like the smaller rack versus the larger rack, but they do the same amount of damage. Which in turn is also still kind of weird,
You
really.
now have both weapons equipped. To fire the large missile, press left trigger. To fire the small missile, press right trigger. Give them a try.
You betcha.
Congrats. You are now fully trained in firing
Woohoo!
missiles in
Horn.
combat. I advise
Boop,
you
boop,
to
boop,
use
boop,
these
boop, boop, boop.
multi-purpose
I do
and
kind of
personal
wish.
skills
It would be
to
cool
benefit
if all this
operation.
stuff did something. So you could be like, doot,
Now,
doot, like
get
flip
out there
between
and
fire
start
groups or
wreaking havoc
something. That'd be neat. Come on, hand. My hand is drifting on me again. Okay, cannon time. Cannons also, if I remember right, come in big and small versions. That's what she said. Ah! Look, my humor's not the best. Oh, I have a tea, Like a nice, it's probably not hot anymore, but a nice warm tea just sitting right over there. And I'm really thinking about trying to drink it. But it might be real tricky to drink that tea when I can't see.
Cannons told by themselves and dealing damage at all ranges. For our first lesson, let's start with the
I do really
close-range
like the
target.
cannon though. Oh wow, let's there we go.
It appears as if we have a hopper to help us with our training.
Upper!
It should make a good target. Fire away, pilot. Well done. Now, on to our next target.
Yeah. Where's our next
This time,
target?
Your target will be slightly further away. The cannon has some drop-off when shooting at longer ranges. To account for this, aim higher when you shoot at a long-range target. Your weapons are enabled. Go ahead, pilot.
Pew pew. Pew pew. Get some. Oh, he just walked out of the way of that one. That one went way low. Got him right in the leg. Yeah, I like how you can twist this stuff around.
Next, let's try a target that's even further out.
Even further out. Oh my god, look how far out he
At
is.
this range, you will have to make greater
Wow.
distance to compensate for the drop-off. The scope will also benefit you when fighting distant targets.
Yeah, 'cause I won't even be able to see that guy without. Look at that, he's so tiny. He's right there. Oh, he's right
Your
there.
weapons have been enabled. Take out the target, pilot.
Fire! Oh, that was a little. Oh, jeez. Oh, I just moved that oh so much. A little bit lower than that. Of course, there's going to innately be a bit of a spread to it as I'm shooting, so it's not like I'm going to be perfect all the time, but... Got him! Off we go!
We have reached the part of our training where I would like to thank our sponsors. Red Powder Weapons and
Thank our
Ammunition.
sponsors.
Order your equipment from our catalog today, available in all bridge system bases and outposts. Alright,
That's great.
it's time for us to learn the difference between the small
Big
and large cannon.
and small.
I have provided you with targets. Shoot them.
I target.
Your cannon will be switched when you manage to destroy a target.
Prepare to fire!
I have equipped you with a small cannon.
Small cannon!
Please note that the small cannon can shoot faster, but does less damage.
Heat difference, too. Look at that destructible armor. Blow off his leg.
Great work, pilot. You
Your
now
leg
have
is
both the small
gone,
and large
Lieutenant
cannons.
Dan.
The large cannon is attached to Group 1, and the small cannon is attached
Yeah,
to
see,
Group
if you look at the little cannon, it's almost self-perpetuating. Look at the big cannon, it builds up a bit. Now, the other thing to note is there's a little bit of a kick. So if you shoot both of them at the same time, they kind of counteract each other a little bit. A little bit. Not too much.
Congratulations. You have completed the cannon training exercise.
Cannon!
This training session was sponsored by
3.4
Red
release.
All catalog orders made in the next hour will include a free keychain
Boop, boop,
with your
boop, boop, boop.
purchase. Not be the power of red powder.
How cool is the future of gaming gonna be when you get all these bells and whistles? I only wish I hadn't missed out on the craze of that one Iron Brigade or whatever, Steel Battalion, I think. Where it was just, oh yeah, by the way, here's a 40 button controller. Have fun with that. That's what I should do, is I should look into building custom keyboards. So I could just make a keyboard to plug in for when I play like MechWarrior and just have it with all the bells and whistles and buttons in different spots. It'll be click, 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 click. A joystick for moving and stuff. That would be gnarly. Things I would do if I actually had a ton of money, you know? It'd be dangerous to myself. Ooh, goodness.
Remind you that looking directly into the laser beam may cause permanent rental. Looking into the beam is also not a cheap substitute for laser eye surgery.
Don't look into the beam.
This
Gotcha.
is your only warning.
Only warning.
Let's begin our training, shall we?
Training, yep. Let's do it. Where's our target?
It looks like this hopper here has unknowingly volunteered to help us test our laser skills.
Hi, Hopper Volunteer.
Try taking
More like
some shots at
voluntold.
the pilot.
Pew!
The laser cannot reach a target at that distance. If your weapon is out of range, the solid lines around your reticle will appear dotted. This tip applies for other weapons as well.
That one in range. That one
Alright.
in range. That one out of
Try
range.
lasering a target when they are up close.
Lasering my target
Fun
when
fact,
he is
lasers
up
deal more
real
damage when you are close
close.
to the target. The closer you are to your target, the more effective your weapon is.
I'm scared.
Lasers are also a precision weapon. To maximize damage, you will need to aim consistently at the same spot. Your weapons are enabled. Now, try taking out this hopper.
Hopper! How's that for precision hitting the same spot? Oh no, your leg's gone, Lieutenant
Aim at
Dan.
the target and press left trigger to shoot.
Go for this arm over there. Aha! Your arm's gone. Let's go for the other arm. Oh, look. He's got no arms or legs. Sorry, buddy. Put you out of your misery.
Now, let's look at the differences between the large and small laser.
So that was me showing as an example how you can destroy limbs and stuff. So if you got a dude coming at you with like a big railgun on his right arm, you can blow up that right arm. Now it's not going to come at you with a right arm laser
functions
anymore.
the same way as the large laser. Who would have thought? However, the small laser is weaker and does less damage. Looks like we have more volunteers for target practice.
Volunteers!
Let's try out the laser on them.
Laser!
When you fire, I will switch between the lasers for you.
Switching
so you can
lasers.
see the difference for yourself.
Differences! Big laser!
First, fire away.
Builds up heat very fast.
I have now equipped the small laser to your grinder.
Small laser!
Take note of how your firepower has changed.
Oh no, he fell on top of the other one. It's so tiny. But the heat doesn't build up nearly as fast. Hold up. You got a big gun right there? I'm gonna shoot that circle bit.
Excellent work. I have equipped both the large and small laser
Both
on
the
your right.
lasers.
The large laser is set to group 1, while the small laser
Pew,
is set to group 2.
pew, pew.
Final target. Enter this quick exercise. You
Almost
are now fully
overheated.
trained to operate the laser, our most volatile mining tool / weapon.
Yeah, mining tool / weapon.
Torpor is not held liable for any rifle damage that may occur during this training session or from subsequent use of these weapons. Keep critical. Congratulations on completing your laser training, pilot.
Truck. Oh, they turned off my lasers. You got lucky, little tractor truck. I was gonna get you. I was gonna get you. Save my tractor. Alright, one weapon left. And then the weapon trainings have been completed. This is probably absolutely thrilling to watch. I know. But considering that we have 0 views, I don't think I have to worry about it at the moment if it's thrilling or not. I know, bad habits. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go for a drink over there. Hopefully I can actually manage to get that drink.
The railgun is the most whatever you do not drop the railgun.
Do not drop the railgun.
That would be bad.
Found a tea.
The
Can I drink the
railgun is a
tea?
unique weapon that requires a charge before it can fire. In the top right of your cockpit, your weapons indicator will inform you when you have a sufficient charge. Today we are being joined by our volunteer target, the Rook.
We succeeded.
Now, fire at your target.
Fire at my target, Rook. Honestly, I would have called him Rook, but fire at my target. Me. There he is. Charge and my laser. See it fill up. Pachow!
You tore right through our volunteer. However, it's worth keeping in mind that this is a training session.
Yep.
If this were a battle, your close range would put you at a disadvantage.
Yep, because he would light me up.
You're open to damage while you're charging your shot. Because of this, the railgun is best used at longer ranges.
For snipings.
Next, let's try shooting at a longer range. This time, we are joined by our friend and target, the Hopper.
Hopper!
Let's take a shot at it. I have now enabled your weapons. Charge up the railgun and fire when ready.
You said you'd enable my weapons, but you're not letting me charge my gun. There we go. Oh, did I miss?
Good work, pilot.
Didn't miss that time.
Now we
Just try to itch my
on
face. I
the
can't itch my
receiving
face. It's
your
underneath the
right.
helmet.
To increase your accuracy at long ranges, you can use the railgun scope. To better line up your shot, press right B to use the scope. Your weapons are now enabled. Aim at the overhaul and blow it up.
Blow it up. Oh, zeroing in. We're building heat the entire time we're charging it too, so you gotta be careful about that. But it is an extremely straight shot.
Excellent job, pilot. Next, we're
I do
going
like
to
me the
learn how
railgun.
to use the railgun to destroy our opponents, limb by limb.
Pick 'em apart.
Railgun is particularly good at targeting limbs. This can put you in an advantage by crippling enemies or lowering their firepower. It appears as if our volunteer Hopper is back. Try taking off its arms with the railgun. This will
Right,
dramatically
good.
increase the amount of damage that this grinder can do to you and your team. Your weapons are enabled. Fire angle. Good job, pilot. It can't do as much damage now. Now take off its other arm, pilot.
Roger.
Excellent work.
Disarmed.
This incredibly expensive piece of equipment, pilot. You completed training without dropping the railgun, so I consider this a success.
Success!
Clap, clap. Now be on your way.
Clap, clap. Finished all the advanced weapons training stuffs. Turning off. Now we just have to go through all the grinder training, and then I can be a robot. Ooh, boy. Grinders. Let's learn about grinders. Let's also sit back up in our chair a little bit. Ugh. As I'm sliding down, it's giving me a wedgie. Dredge. Start at the top, work our way down.
Are 5 times more likely to go. So if this is
Oh
your
my.
favorite grinder, it says a lot about you.
Oh my.
We will start by learning how to jump in the dredge. The dredge can carry quite a bit of fuel, but due to its size, it has trouble getting much height. Dredges tend to get one large jump with a full tank. We are going to practice mastering this jump.
Oh boy, I suck
Use
at
the
jumps.
Jump jets to land on the large rock. If you miss, you will have to wait and try again. Your jump jets have been enabled. Good luck,
Oh, lady.
pilot.
Oh. 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 Alright, we're part of the way up the rock. Gotta wait for that fuel to build back up. Yeah, I would almost prefer something else for that. Maybe I should assign the jump jet to the thumbstick. Let my little thumb go. Look at you go, little thumb. Because I really don't necessarily like how the jump jet works. It does work, but... Oh, why are we going backwards? Come on, keep going up. What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you done? Jeez. Yeah, I just have to say that making me have to do dump training stinks because I'm not really good at the jumps, and all the training is not going to help me be any better at the jumps. I just wanted to radio that in. Over. Okay, here we go. How many attempts will it take for me to be able to jump right? Up. Forward.
Good job, pilot.
I was gonna say, is that gonna be the entirety of the dredge training? Is just how to jump? Oh, okay, a little bit of chop on that. We still got good frames and everything, yeah. No drop frames.
Next, we are going to learn how to use the dredge to stomp on our enemies. Now that we have a hopper here with us, let's practice your stomp. Just fly up, and then use gravity to drop down on the hopper to execute a stomp. You can pretend they are evil mushrooms, if that helps. Your jump jets have been enabled. Good luck, pilot.
I missed.
An attempt is made. Try to aim your trajectory so it lines up with the hopper when
Yeah,
you
you
fly.
you hopper when you fall. Yeah, I know how to make it happen. I just can't make it happen, lady. I get him?
Stop, pilot.
Yeah, I got him.
Stop. Next, we will learn about the dredge's role on the team. As a dredge pilot, your job is to take as many hits for the team as you can, while dealing as much damage as possible. Now, let's put that to the test with some light combat. As a reminder, if you are about to overheat, shutting down your grinder increases the amount of cooling that your weapons receive. Your weapons have been activated. It's time for a reverse speed.
They have them all bound to the same group. I don't like that. Oh, it's a sad horn.
Nice work. According to these numbers, I can conclude that you must be a veteran with the dredge. Next, we will learn about the range of your radar. Although the dredge is formidable, it also has one of the smallest radar ranges
Smallest
among
radar
all
ranges.
grinders.
Oh no.
To avoid surprise attacks, it's a good idea to pair yourself with a teammate who is piloting a grinder with a long-range radar. If you would like my recommendation for your ideal partner, Drills and Hoppers has some of the longest radar ranges among the grinders. It would be strategically savvy to combine your strengths. To pair up, pick up your radio to communicate with your allies. Your ally Hopper is picking up on an enemy catalyst located
Hey
under a
guys,
large rock.
where's the enemy catalyst? Over.
Check your allies and take the catalyst out.
I would love to, but he's behind a rock.
This concludes your dredge training. Now get out there and start causing massive amounts of property damage.
Massive amounts of property damage. What you shooting at, buddy? Alright, that's the dredge. Time for rock. We are doing all the giant robots. Stompy, stompy, stomp, stomps. It was like the mech version of VTOL VR. And I love it for that. I love the version that comes with VR.
Union regulations state that all grinder pilots should have at least 20 hours of experience on the rook, so there is no better time to start getting those hours.
What's your horn?
now.
Choo-choo.
Let's begin. Like all grinders, the Rook has powerful jump jets. However, the Rook also has the unique ability to move sideways in midair, using a pair of side thrusters. For this test, we are going to make you jump through hoops.
Oh, I'll jump through
Your goal is
hoops.
to navigate through the hoops using only your jump jets. Since you cannot steer using the steering stick, you will have to rely on your side thrusters to complete this task. Your torso will move in the direction of where you are looking, which can help you aim your side thrusters.
I feel like my torso's kind of off.
Your jump jets have been enabled. Good luck, pilot.
Forward. It really does not like going forward. Okay,
Jump
okay.
through the hoop. Remember, the Rook's side jets will give you a powerful boost when you need to move sideways.
I need this thing to go forward is what I need. Super off of me for some reason.
Now, try and make it through the next hoop.
I'm really having trouble with making it go forward. Like, it'll go up, it'll go side, it'll go back, but it's just fighting me about going forward for some reason. Like right there, it's just going up, go forward. I gave this guy the ability to go up, back, and sideways. Go
You've
forward.
almost completed the course. The final waypoint is on your left.
Da, 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 da. Okay, there's some boost. Da, 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 da. I figured out what's going on. I'm not getting enough up and it's just dragging its feet. I need to go up and then I need to go forward or else it just doesn't work right. Oh my god, I learned something! Ew, gross!
Now, right on to my favorite. It is now time to learn how to violently body check.
Violently
your enemy
body
with
check.
Superior shoulders.
Superior shoulders. Ooh, chills.
Here's an enemy hopper, hanging out in our corporation's territory. Let's send a message and give it a bash. Maneuver the Rook so your side is lined up with the hopper. Next, activate your side jets in the direction of the Rook to give it a shoulder bash. If you miss, you must retry. For this part of the training, all other controls will be disabled, with the exception of your jump jets. Your jump jets have been enabled. Good luck, pilot.
Ho ho!
Hopper.
Get wrecked, little robot.
Pilot. 10 out of 10. we are going to learn is slightly more challenging.
Uh-oh.
But you seem to pick up the basics.
Don't tell me you're gonna make me
so
have
I
to
am
stomp
sure you
something
will have
again,
no
because I'll
problem
hate
with
it. Doot, 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 doot.
It appears that our hopper has recovered. This time, try ramming the hopper while using your jets to adjust your height. Your jump jets have been enabled. Good luck, pilot. Well, you tried. Remember, look in the direction of where you want to go before you begin your shoulder dash. That should help you connect with your target.
I'm not going up. Missed him. I'm not annoyed by this at all. I'm just gonna go backwards. I cannot stress how much I hate the jump jets in this. And it's not that the jump jets are a bad system, I hate them. Get up! Ugh. It's like a stupid legs that I can't see keep hitting things and it stops them from doing what I'm trying to make them do. Oh, and now we're going all the way down here. Awesome. Stupid robot. Alright, let's try. Up. Forward. Let go.
Well, you tried. Remember, look in the direction of where you want to go before you begin your shoulder dash. That should help you connect with your target. Well, you tried. Remember, look in the
I hate it.
before you begin your shoulder dash. That should help you connect with your target.
Missed him.
Well, you tried. Remember, look in the
Oh, I
direction
hate it.
before you begin your shoulder dash.
I hate it.
That should help you connect with your target.
Oh, God. We need you to go sideways to hit him. Okay, cool. I can't see sideways. I don't have a window. I don't have a mirror. I just got to rely on the radar, which doesn't do topographical good. And banks on me being able to make a straight line on the dang radar. This is absolutely just cruel and unusual punishment is what this is. I hate you. I hate you! And the part that's the most annoying is I have to wait for the stupid thing to come back every single time. Like, there is never in an actual gameplay scenario that I'm gonna do this and it not be on accident. Great, I whacked him but he didn't die. I whacked him and he didn't die!
Direction of where you want to go before you
I
begin
hate
your
it.
shoulder bash.
Look in the direction you want to go before doing your shoulder bash. Yes, that's awesome. I love that. Let me get right on that. Oh wait, hold on. I can't look in the direction I want to go because it changes it!
Well, you tried. Remember, look in the direction of where you want to go before you begin
I
your
hate
shoulder
this so
bash.
much. I hate it so much.
That should help you connect with your target.
Missed him.
You tried.
At least this is quicker than waiting for the stupid fuel gauge to come back.
Your shoulder bash. That should help you connect with your target.
I heard a connection.
Well, you tried.
Hey, he's still not dead!
Remember, look in the direction of where you want to go before you begin your shoulder bash. That should help
What do you
connect with your
want
target.
from me?
Heading back to base.
I died from that one. Oh, God! Shoulder ram hopper. Yes, I know how to shoulder ram the hopper. What do you want? What do you want me to do, huh? Ah! I'm gonna have to do that all over again. I'm gonna move on. That was garbage. That was absolute garbage. Charge at the thing that you cannot see. Make sure you hit it and not hit it so hard that you blow yourself up. But you gotta hit it hard enough that it blows up. But you can't see where it is, and we're gonna put it up a hill so that you have to adjust the height, even though you can't see how high you're going because you're going sideways. It doesn't. Like, give me a mirror or something. Like, let me put a mirror out the window so I can at least see what I'm trying to
It
do.
also happens to. The drill is an agile grinder that can move at top speeds on the ground, putting it at an advantage over slower grinders that rely on air travel to move quickly. Here, we have a dredge. To test your manœuvering skills in the drill, we are going to have you race this dredge.
Phenomenal.
You must beat the dredge to the waypoint in order to advance to the next section of training. Ready,
Itchy head.
and go. the slowest grinder ever made. I will give you a moment to pat yourself on the back.
Pat myself on the back.
Okay, moments
Frame's so
over.
good, frame's
It is
so
now
good.
time to learn how to use the drilling comp.
Oh,
While the drill is
God.
designed to extract bellying underground, it can also be used to efficiently destroy the grinders.
Here
of your
comes another
enemies.
stop.
For this exercise, please imagine that Decker down there is your enemy. Use the drill to attack the Decker. I have disabled all movement abilities excluding your jump jets for this exercise. First, fly above our Decker friend here. You can use the armor gap at the lower front of your grinder to visually observe when you're getting close. The drill is located on the bottom of your grinder, right below your seat in the cockpit. When you're above the Decker, press and hold the corresponding fire group to use the drill. When using the drill, this will activate downward jets, which will speed up your descent. Try time activating the drill, so it will directly make contact with the top of the Decker. Your jump jets have now been enabled. Good luck, pilot. Well,
I missed.
but you overshot. Remember,
Yep, I
you can
noticed. Use the gap in your armor plating to line yourself up with the target. Lady, you're asking me to do crazy levels of mathematics here. I'm not good at math. I mean, I'm on him. I landed on him. I did the task at hand. I just didn't do it good enough. Nope, nope. I ran out of jet. I'm on the ground. Look. I'm on the ground. I missed. Respawn me. No, we're not going to bother respawning me.
Well,
There it is.
but you overshot. Remember, you can use the gap in your armor plate.
Stream number 1 of the year. Ken Suffering. Everybody loves that at least. Alright, come on. Front and center.
Congratulations.
Got him. Blew off my own leg, but got him.
Damage to the innocent Decker. Very impressive. We will be taking the costs of repair out of your paycheck, with interest, of course. Education isn't cheap. While the drill is a versatile weapon, missing an attack can leave you vulnerable.
Yeah, like blowing off your leg.
The drill's armor is lighter than that of other grinders, making it speedy, but also potentially fragile. However, there are ways to mitigate this. While under fire, rotate the drill, so the damage is evenly distributed across your armor. This will make it tougher for the enemy to break through. This hopper here is going to shoot you. You must rotate your drill in order to take less damage. Try to survive for 30 seconds. The hopper is firing. Rotate now, pilot.
When it said rotate the drill, I thought it meant like the actual drill button, but it literally just means spin the robot.
Good job, pilot. I will give you a moment to recover from dizziness. fuel. While other grinders must wait for their tanks to refuel, the drill has a special ability that allows it to refuel another way.
Is it running the drill?
The drill can refuel by drilling directly into the ground, or drilling into another grinder. I am going to manually drain your fuel.
No, my
You must
fuel.
refuel your tank within 10 seconds by drilling into the ground. Are you ready? Okay, pilot. Fuel up. Well done, pilot. You successfully refueled the drill.
Mm.
The time has come to learn about limbs, specifically legs. The drill does not have arms, which presents a surprising advantage for us. If the grinder has a weapon equipped on its arm, that grinder could lose the weapon if the arm is destroyed. The drill is also one of the few grinders that has more than 2 legs. No arms, any legs. If you lose 2 legs in combat, you will not trigger an automatic eject. Let's demonstrate, pilot. Left leg is slow.
My leg.
This is the drill with 2 legs. You can still walk, although you will be quite slow.
Yeah, quite slow, she says.
Right leg
I'm
is slow.
hauling.
This is the drill with 1 leg. Although you cannot walk anymore, you can still use your jump jets to get around. Losing the final leg would activate the automatic eject. And with that demonstration, we have concluded the drill training. Congratulations. Make sure to keep an eye out for the 200,000 credit deduction on your next paycheck.
Don't remind me about the deduction from my paycheck. It's so depressing. Moving on. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Moving along.
Manufactured by Automates, the Catalyst Booster, it was designed to be able to mine in many different conditions and on all types of terrain. First off, let's learn about the Catalyst's special cooling function.
Special cooling
Catalyst
function.
utilizes special helium, found on planet Osmium, to cool its weapons. Catalyst
Ooh.
has the quickest cool down time of any grinder in operation. To
Ooh.
demonstrate, I have enabled your weapons. Open fire, pilot. Thank you. Now, notice how quickly your weapons cool down.
It does cool down pretty quick.
Raise unique to the catalyst.
Oh, real quick when you turn it off.
Next, we will learn the fine art of stomping on enemies.
Ugh.
The
Why does every
catalyst is
single one
large
have
and
to tell me how to
heavy,
stomp
which
on
means it
things?
can do a fair bit of damage when landing on your opposition. Our target is a hopper located below us. Use your jump jets to guide yourself above the hopper. Next, simply allow gravity to operate and land on the hopper. This is how you execute a stomp.
This is not a shoulder
Your
tackle.
jump jets have been enabled. Try and land on the hopper, pilot.
Missed.
You tried. Try and line your trajectory up so the hopper
I got a
is under
finger
your
for
feet as
you,
fall.
but I can only point with this one. Alright. Over again.
You tried.
I did try. I'm right in the circle.
so the hopper is under your feet as you fly.
Oops, ran out of juice. Off target.
Try and find your trajectory up.
I hate every single one of these things that makes me do something that I'm not looking in that direction. Because I can't. I'm not good enough at it. Let's see how it goes. Too far.
Try
Even
and
that
find
little
your
amount.
trajectory up, so the hopper is under your feet as you fly. You try. Try and
I
find
landed
your
on him, come
trajectory up,
on.
so the hopper is under your feet as you fly.
Didn't land on him hard enough. Yeah, well, I'm sorry that I don't weigh 5,000 tons because I have to super slow down to make sure I'm not going over him. Could this be it?
You try. Try and
It was right there, though.
as you fly.
Missed.
You try. Try and line your trajectory up, so the hopper is under your
Yeah,
feet
yeah,
as
shut
you
up, lady.
fly.
You're not helping. Try to do the thing that you're trying to do, but you're failing at. Well, no crap. It's working so good for me now. Oh, finally got him!
Crowd.
Stop overriding my horn. Let me honk.
Next, we're going to learn how to project the catalyst from enemy fire.
Kill him first. That's how you protect it from enemy fire. Kill him first.
Catalyst has heavy armor on its right arm, which can soak up a fair amount of damage. However, this additional armor means that your left side is more vulnerable. When piloting the catalyst, try to avoid exposing your left side. This hopper will now open fire on you. Rotate the catalyst to protect yourself from the rounds. Your goal is to survive for 30. The hopper is firing. Rotate to avoid exposing your weak point. Remember, you can use the armor on your right side to absorb damage.
He's missing. You don't even have to try. He's shooting the ground, lady.
Congratulations. You are now educated in the art of operating the catalyst.
We go from having to hit somebody flying upwards and sideways at the same time with the right speed and trajectory without messing it up to just standing still and watching a dude shoot the ground because he can't hit me. Oh my goodness. Hey. For the love of God, please don't make me have to stomp and tackle things with this. The only thing I should have to learn to tackle with is the one with the deer pusher on the front.
The overhaul is the only grinder with the ability to operate the Hummingbird drive module. The hummingbird drive allows the overhaul to hover in midair without consuming fuel. The overhaul is slow on the ground, so you may find it faster to use the jump jet and hummingbird drive to get where you need to go. Now, let's try activating the hummingbird drive. Press left trackpad button to activate it. The hummingbird drive is now operational. Good work. The hummingbird drive is powered exclusively by anti-gravity beryllium, which is why it doesn't use any of your grinder's fuel to operate. The green bar on your weapons indicator in the top right corner of your cockpit shows the relative elevation between the overhaul and the ground. As the overhaul nears the ground, the bar will lower. As it reaches its maximum hover height, the green bar will fill to the top. Let's practice using the drive. For this first exercise, you will be moving to the waypoint using your jump jets and hummingbird drive. Your goal is to reach the waypoint without touching the ground. Your jets have now been enabled. Good luck, pilot. Get ready for your next lesson.
Okay, that's not too bad. We managed that.
We are now going to learn the soon-to-be patented hummingbird boost.
Oh no.
Yes, we are having you sign an NDA.
Oh no.
The overhaul can reach high speeds very quickly, which we can use to our advantage. If you use the jump jets and activate the hummingbird drive at the same time, you will gain momentum. This momentum is the hummingbird boost.
Hummingbird
For this
boost.
test, you will have to navigate to multiple waypoints within 2 minutes. If you do not make it the first time, then we will try
Oh
again.
god, no.
A tip for maintaining your speed is to disable your hummingbird drive, and then reactivate it as you're about to hit the ground. The countdown has started. Your jump jets and hummingbird drive have been enabled. Remember, try to activate both at the same time to gain a boost of momentum. Nice job, pilot. Now, head to the next waypoint.
Oh, I probably screwed this pooch.
You are halfway done. Only 2 more left. Alright, pilot. Only 1 left. I'm rooting for you.
Wow, we got this thing.
Not gonna time pilot it to your best than
Whew. Oh,
When piloting the overhaul, it's important to learn how to prevent your enemies from blasting you out of the sky.
well, where'd my hand go? Shot over there.
While the overhaul has thick armor, it doesn't have much health. If your enemies happen to break through your armor, it won't take many hits to bring you down. However, if you rotate yourself while fighting, it will be more difficult for your opponent to concentrate their fire on the same spot. This is good for you and for your armor. By evenly distributing damage across your armor, you can better survive against enemy attacks. Our friend here is going to open fire on you. It's up to you to survive for 30 seconds. I will notify you when we begin. Firing has commenced. Rotate now, pilot.
This is a much better shot than the other one.
Excellent work. This concludes your overhaul.
Okay, that's one more down. We're almost through it. We're getting there, baby. We're not really getting any better, are we? Don't feel like we're getting any better. Learning stuff, I suppose. Hopper! Oh boy, I bet you anything I'm gonna have to do all kinds of jumping with you, aren't I? Fuck, man. The only reason I should have jets on my mech is to stop me from hitting the ground too hard. And if this was like some kind of a Gundam or something that's going to be zipping about the sky, sure, by all means. But this isn't a Gundam thing. This is like a little stompy stomp bot boy.
For its speed, which makes it one of the most popular grinders in the industry. Here, we have an overhaul. Our first exercise will be to learn how to use the Hopper's characteristic arms, called the claws.
Claws.
The Hopper
The claw nose.
striking an enemy with its claws. Simply look in the direction you want to strike, and your claws will move in that direction. Now, it's time to practice the Chloran. Charge towards the overhaul, and aim to hit its cockpit with your claws. To ensure a solid strike, angle yourself slightly upward using your jump jets. If you miss your target, you will have to try again. Your jets have been enabled. Show that overhaul the might of the Hopper. Solid driving work, pilot.
I mean, at least for this one, you're looking where you're going. It's not like you're trying to go sideways and hit something that you can't even see.
Next, we are learning how to use the Hopper's jump jets.
Ugh.
The Hopper is very good at jumping, and has one of the highest refueling rates of all the grinders. This allows the Hopper to make many hops in a short distance. For this exercise, try to land on the waypoints without falling to the ground. If you fall, you will be forced to retry.
Oh
You will have
no.
access to your jump jets for this section of the training exercise.
I'm not good with the jump jets. Every single thing has had to deal with the jump jets.
Pilot, your jump jets have been enabled. Try
It's the
and
worst.
jump the waypoints. Good job, pilot. Now, on to the next waypoint. If you're having trouble finding the waypoint, remember that you can use your radar located in the bottom left corner of your cockpit.
That thing. Yeah, one right there. Just a radar. I'm a computer. Stop the downloading.
Just one more to go. Feel free to check your radar if you are having difficulties finding the location of the waypoint.
I don't know where it is. It's over that way somewhere, I guess. There it is. I was going way too far.
Good hops, pilot.
Okay.
Best hops I've seen in a long time.
I'm the Hop
Now,
Master.
it's time to learn about the Hopper's weak points. The Hopper's arms contain all of its weapons. So, if your arms get destroyed, that means you will lose a lot of your firepower.
That's usually what happens if you
I
get
have
destroyed.
put some weapons to your Hopper. Try shooting for a bit. Be critical. Right arm destroyed. Now, I have destroyed your arm. You can see how the weapons that were attached to that arm can
My
no longer
arm.
fire.
I love that arm. That was my favorite arm.
Also show up as red
Ah.
on the display, which is located in the top
Ah.
right area of the cockpit. Arm destroyed.
Ah,
Now destroyed
my
both
arm.
weapons.
Ah,
Now you can no longer shoot any
ah.
You are, as they say, a duck that sits.
A duck that sets now.
Piloting the hopper, it's important to stay on the move to make it more difficult for your enemies to target your arms.
My
Next
arms.
up, we have radar range and rolls.
Radar. She took my arms. My sweet little arms. We do have a
Hopper
massive
has the
radar
largest
range.
radar range out of all the grinders. This, combined with its unmatched speed, makes the Hopper an excellent scout when communicating with a team. This is the end of your Hopper training. There
Yeah.
were a lot of impressive hops today.
Scooch forward a little bit.
I look forward to
Get
seeing
myself
your
back into the
skills on
camera view a
field,
little bit.
pilot.
My skills on the field. Don't have any. But thank you anyways, lady. Hi. Okay, readjust that again. I have to keep readjusting because it keeps sliding down my seat. Gold Rush! The last mech I have to do before I have to return and retry that horrible other one where I gotta fly sideways up a cliff and into a guy. Without blowing myself up. Hates it. I hates it. And you can't be going too slow because you gotta blow him up. So you gotta be going like top speed, but not too angled or else you die.
In following resources, recently, the corporate has discovered that the gold rush is quite effective at keeping your enemies in line. Let's demonstrate,
Choo-choo.
shall we? I detect a rival corporation's grinder in our territory. They must have gotten lost. You could politely tell them to leave, but sometimes you need to send a message about respecting boundaries. And nothing says respecting boundaries like a good ram. When you ram, try connecting with the Gold Rush's plow, located just below your cockpit.
Right there.
You will also need to slightly apply your jets in an upward motion, in order to avoid dragging your legs on the ground.
Oh boy.
You could damage your legs, and trigger a stability failure. Your jets have been enabled. Time to send that hopper a message. Well, you gave me a
I
message.
skimmed off the top of him. Went too high up.
Adjusting your flight path as you move towards
But again, at least this time
ensure collision.
it's in front. I can look at him. I can see him. I don't have to guesswork. Boosh.
Good ram, pilot. You sent a clear message about respecting boundaries. Now,
I did totally almost blow off my leg, though.
your ram doesn't go as planned. In our next lesson, we will learn the weaknesses of the Gold Rush.
Weakness of the Gold Rush. Legs.
It looks like hopper has returned. You will have to
Hey,
extend their
respect
attack.
my boundaries!
Lucky for you, the Gold Rush has thick armor on its front. And lucky for you, the Gold Rush has thinner armor on its back. Try rotating the Gold Rush to evenly distribute the fire, while protecting your back. You will have to survive for 30 seconds against enemy attacks. They have opened fire. Brace yourself, pilot. Oh good. You survived.
I survived!
Our next lesson will be on the Gold Rush's weapon mounts. On the Gold Rush, we have one large and two small weapon mounts. The small mounts are located on the top of the Gold Rush, and the large mount is located beneath your cockpit. When you fire the weapon on your large mount, it is advised to position the Gold Rush towards the target to ensure that you hit your mark. I have enabled your weapons, pilot. Try using the cannon equipped to your large weapon mount to shoot the hopper. You will notice you cannot hit your target because the rock is blocking your shot. You can now move your grinder. Find a spot where your cannon is unobstructed and take the hopper out.
Peekaboo! I see you!
Congratulations, you did it.
Yay!
Your Gold Rush training. Remember,
That's it?
Don't be afraid to rank others in
Really?
order to enforce your personal boundaries.
That's all I had to do in this one. Okay. Well, unfortunately, that means one thing. Now we're back to trying to complete the stupid friggin' rook. I hate shoulder tackles! Maybe I can charge him dead on and then just turn my head.
Manufactured by Emblematic, the Rick was originally designed as union regulations state that all grinder pilots should have at least 20 hours of experience on the Rook, so there is no better time to start getting those hours than now. Let's begin. Like all grinders, the Rook has powerful jump jets. However, the Rook also has the unique ability to move sideways in midair, using a pair of side thrusters. For this test, we are going to make you jump through hoops. Your goal is to navigate through the hoops using only your jump jets. Since you cannot steer using the steering stick, you will have to rely on your side thrusters to complete this task. Your torso will move in the direction of where you are looking, which can help you aim your side thrusters.
Can I have control?
Your jump jets have been enabled. Good luck, pilot. Now, try and make it through the next hoop. Jump through the hoop. Remember, the Rick's side jets will give you a powerful boost when you need to move sideways. You've almost completed the course. The final waypoint is on your left.
Fuel. Fuel. Let's go for that. Up a little bit, then forward. At least I've gotten good at using the jump jets. Now I just need to get good at being able to plow sideways into people up cliffs.
Now, right on to my favorite list. It is now time to learn how to violently body check your enemies.
Body
with superior shoulders.
check. Step 1.
Here's an
Sideways.
enemy hopper hanging out in our corporation's territory. Let's send a message and give it a bash. Maneuver the rook so your side is lined up with the hopper. Next, activate your side jets in the direction of the rook to give it a shoulder bash. If
Can
you
I have-
miss, you must retry.
Yes, I know this. Give me
For
control.
this part of the training, all other controls
Yes,
will
I
be
know.
disabled
Give me
with the
controls.
exception of
Blue.
the jump jets.
Blue. Less yap yap. More jump jet.
Jump jets have been enabled. Good luck, pilot. Well, you tried.
What the?
Remember,
I broke my leg.
where you want to go
I
before
broke
you
my
begin your
leg.
shoulder bash. That should help you connect with your target. Right, well, you tried. Rest in pieces, hopper. That was an excellent shoulder bash, pilot.
Yes, excellent shoulder bash. I lost my leg.
The next attack we are going to learn is slightly more challenging.
It's not really an attack. It's the same
But
attack.
you seem to pick up the basics quickly, so I am sure you will have no problem with it.
Surprisingly, Blue, I will have a lot of problem with it because I am horrible at doing
It
this.
appears that our
I tried it
hopper
about
has
7
recovered.
times and then I blew up.
This time, try wrapping
Yeah,
the hopper
I
while
blew up,
using
not
your
him,
jets to adjust
me.
your height. Your jump jets have been enabled. Good luck, pilot.
Oops.
Try. Remember, look in the direction of where you want to go before you begin your shoulder bash. That should help you connect with your target. Well, you tried. Remember,
Oh, I hate this part so much.
that should help you connect with your target.
He's there. We need to go up. Oh, we need to go over.
Well, you tried.
I tried.
In the direction
I
where you want
tried.
to go before
I
you
hit
begin
something
your
so hard I
shoulder
blew
bash.
off my leg.
That should help you connect with your target.
Go backwards a little bit more.
Well, you tried.
Lift him. Lift him entirely.
In the direction of where you want to go before you begin your shoulder bash.
Any direction you want to go before you do your shoulder
That
bash.
should help you
Yeah, I do
connect
that.
with your target.
And it really doesn't help me at all, Blue.
Well, you tried.
I'm only thing I can come up with is I went straight over him.
You want to go before
Not like
you
I can
begin your
see.
shoulder bash. That should help you connect with your target. Well, you tried.
Bounced off him.
Remember, look in the direction of where you want to go before you begin your shoulder bash. That should help you connect with your target.
We're gonna go up. And I'm gonna hook it. Oops. Well, at least you tried. This is single-handedly the hardest part of the entire game, really. Hit somebody with your shoulder.
Well, you tried. Remember, look in the direction of where you
Look in
want
the
to
direction you want to go before you begin your shoulder bash. Lady, I can't.
That should help you connect with your target. Right. Well, you tried. Remember, look in the direction of where you want to go before you begin your shoulder
I hit
bash.
something so hard, I blew off my arm, but it
That
was
should
not
help you
him,
connect
I
with your
guess.
target. Well, you tried. Remember, look in the direction of where you want to go before you begin your
If I
shoulder
look
bash.
at it, then it doesn't give me enough
That should help
oomph.
you connect with your target. Well, you tried.
I hate
Remember,
this
look
thing.
in the
I
direction
hate
of
this
where
thing
you
so
want to go
much.
before you begin your shoulder bash. That should help you connect with your target. Well, you tried.
Can't go that far, Ken.
Look in the direction of where you want to go before you begin your shoulder bash. That should help you connect with your target.
Up, over.
Right. Solid work.
Ah!
Becoming an
I did it with my
expert.
leg. I dropped down, tackled the side of his face with my leg, blew it off, and I guess it worked. Whatever. We're taking it. We're taking it! Victory horn.
Now, we move along to defense. The Rook's arms are heavily armored, which can provide you extra damage protection from enemy fire. For this demonstration, an enemy Rook is going to shoot at you. Try rotating to the side, so the armor on your arms is more exposed. You will have to survive this onslaught for 30 seconds. It has begun. Position yourself accordingly.
There we go. That's the arm that he's supposed to be hitting.
Congratulations on surviving live fire. And with that,
Oh.
you have completed your Rook training.
We've done it. We've completed all the trainings of the bots.
Along with the record of your time completed.
Whew. Dear heavens. I'm a certified pilot now, baby. Now we can do what we were trying to do the entire time.
Hello, Corbin Gato.
I don't need to be man or woman. I can be machine. Oh, you gotta do the entire campaign. You can replace blue. Interesting. Can robot have different headgear? Yes, robot can have all the same headgear. Oh, goodness. Some of it really doesn't look right on a robot. Oh, that looks snazzy on a robot. Oh, oh, he's got like a little visualizer on there. Nice. Let's scroll back here. So, like, as he's talking, you can see his little mouth lighting up. That's great. I'm gonna be honest. Space trucker robot. Space trucker robot. Hello, everybody. It's me, Space trucker robot. Over. That's great. That's great. What do we got here? Star shield. A triangle up, triangle down, ice cream, a mustache. Oh yeah, definitely a mustache is good. Leaf Canada. They love Canada. Aviators. Boots, a knife. You call that a knife? Well, this is a knife. A razor. Let's go ahead and grab the mustache. So I'm dapper. What we got here? Small, large, and a full. Oh my god, I got a ton of these things. Large cannon, small laser, and a hammer. Do we have anything new in venting and stuff? High-powered weapons will shut down. Uses fuel to increase cooling. Fires all weapons after ejecting. Fuel to regenerate will shut down. Increases fuel but regenerates heat. Rapidly flush heat. But the grinder is disabled. Identify what you got. Increases when traveling. Vanish off radar. Rapidly reduces aerial speed in the horizontal plane. Okay. Spitfire. What do I do with Spitfire? Oh, minigun. Small laser, small cannon. There seems to be two of them right in that spot. Kinetic triple blast. Small cannon is what I have. So I go here as a split fire. Heat cost goes down by a bunch. So does... Oh, I don't have a small cannon on there though. That's a small laser. So I've got a small laser up here. Fire rate is high, max range is weak. Spitfire has a better one, but damage is way worse on the Spitfire. So really the highest damage we have would be a rack of missiles. But heat is also pretty high on those. So if we're looking to keep, well, I mean, so is a small laser though. So if we were really going between these two, the missile would be the better option than a small laser. In theory. But the laser's way more accurate. Cannon has less damage than the laser, but way less heat and better range. So group 1, group 2, group 4 is up there, I believe. Let's double check. Mallet. Fire rate's horrible. Damage is maxed. Heat cost isn't horrible. Direct flight, fire and forget, bunker buster. We do like the hammer. What's over there? The skyjacker. We hate the skyjacker. We hate skyjacker. Skythorn is a proximity mine. That's 8-pack missile. Area artillery. Fires in big arc spread pattern. That could be neat for something. Oh, it doesn't. It does have. It's got a minimum range onto it. And we're gonna stick with the hammer. Okay, yep. So group 2, group 4, group 1, group 3. All right. Catalyst ETI. Catalyst ETA. All right. Well, that's all the tutorial stuff. What are we looking at right now? It's 10:55. It's almost 11 o'clock, is it? Well, we went through all the tutorial stuff. We went over... Oh, dude, I got little robot hands now. Ha-ha! It doesn't take much to... Oh, my little robot legs! Oh, man. Yeah. It really doesn't take much to entertain me. That's gnarly. Okay. Anyways, we went through, did all the tutorials. We may be back in this one again next time. I don't know. At some point, I do plan on finishing the Resident Evil 5 playthrough with my cousin. A little crossover episode, if you will. But this is the first of the season, so we can get all that out of the way. If you manage to make it this far, or just skipped this far. Season of the Mech. Extra Life 2024. No real playing schedules of things. When I play them, I play them. When I stream, I stream. YouTube videos will remain up even after I'm done streaming, because that's how I like it. Extra Life, I now have a little bit.ly link that will redirect to it. That's the bit.ly/OneUpKen with a whole lot of capitals, and the capitals are important. So, you know, OneUpKen, if you see the link and it's got that UPK as a capital, it needs to be capital or else it's not going to take you there. But using that link, it will always take you to the up-to-date year's page for Extra Life. So I used it for last year, I used it for this year. The two pages are actually different with how Extra Life works. So instead of making everybody have to navigate to a new link every single year, we now just have one link, that bit.ly link. I will update it every year on the back end. So all you ever have to do is type in that address and it'll take you to the Extra Life page. You can see things like how much we've had donated, how much we've raised for the school. School? Oh man, you can tell I've had a long day. The hospital, the children's hospital, not a school. I mean, I guess they might learn things there, but I don't think it's the kind of things that we'd prefer them to be learning there. Last year, I'd have to double check it, but I'm pretty sure we had about 240, 250 by the end of the year. Pretty much entirely from two people because, you know, the one is insane and really likes helping people. And I will be getting them their backer rewards, their donation rewards, the incentives from last year as I get it completed. The coins, I already had everything finalized for those. I just have to cut them out. Those are quick and easy. I got a little bit of work to do still with the purity seals from last year before I can get those shipped out. Or, you know, handed out, since the people that backed are people that know me. Therefore, they're also in this state for the most part. So I can just, you know, get together with them sometime, you know, hang out and give them their rewards. Any questions about how Extra Life operates? I would check out the Extra Life page. It is the one that knows the most about it. They do a really good job of explaining it. A lot of the stuff there, noble cause and all that. Everybody's been affected by stuff like cancer at some point or another, regardless of how direct or indirect. So it's something that pretty much everybody can kind of grasp onto, as well as, to some extent, the costs related with that kind of stuff. Alright, are we back for now? Trying to do an outro and then everything starts going to crap. Alright. We're back. So stream is healthy. I'm gonna go ahead and get this stuff out of the way before it crashes again. Internet. Country internet. Gotta love it. It's horrible. Extra Life. We got the links in the description if you want to check it out. Be plenty of more games coming. We'll try to get a nice variety in here. We got the VR game. We got some strategy games. We got some tactical games. We got all sorts of different games. We got some like third-person beat-em-ups. We got all kinds of stuff. I'll try to do a nice wide mix. We got, you know, a little something for anybody. Might even get a little model making in. I don't know. I still got one to finish. Thanks for watching. If you watched it, thanks for joining. If you joined, I don't think so because all the views are gone because it started super late night and it's even later now. But either way, the videos will always be up in YouTube in the 2024 Extra Life playlist. I've made that, so that's there. Thanks to anybody that shows up and watches. Thanks to anybody that shows up in the future and watches. And thank anybody that ends up donating to Extra Life. I'll catch y'all on the next one.